We built dollar store weapons, and then we battled! Yeah! My fellow peasants, before us lays a great pile of loot. With this loot, we will become warriors! Ah! Begin! We set out on our quest of affordable assault, or as I like to call it, marauding on a budget.
You guys like the pattern on my beautiful armor? I'm very pretty now.
I was taught by Nords. I used to forge dragon bones.
Works pretty well.
In the presence of such talented craftsmen, I felt I had already lost the battle.
There it is. I call them the deflectors.
And unlike the other soon-to-be warriors, I had a lot to lose in this war, because I brought the loot. And unbeknown to my competitors, the same loot would become the spoils of war.
Got a little buddy down here. He's gonna be my secret weapon. I must make friends with this dinosaur.
Thinking about all the enemies that I'm gonna destroy with all of this armor, they don't have a chance.
After seeing all of my beautiful, cheap loot turned into weapons of potentially mass destruction, we needed a true trial of endurance before the combat could commence.
Noble men of the desert! We have just created our weapons. We are no longer peasants. We are warriors! But it is common law of the land that no warrior carries into battle what he cannot carry across the battlefield. So we are going to cross that mountain. Ah! Onward! Ah!
As we got to step in, I also got to thinking, why do I care so much about this cheap stuff? And I can only come up with one answer. Love. I had spent a whole 16 hours with my wonderful loot, and it was nearly impossible to imagine where I'd be without it. I couldn't lose it.
We're not even halfway there! This journey has been far more treacherous than we could have ever expected. We have made it. This looks like a fine battleground to me.
After our short but decently steep hike, we had arrived at the fated place, where the power of love would reunite me and my loot once more.
Warriors! We have made it to the battleground. Now it is time that we battle! You got a floppy sword. Got a shark's bite. Ooh. My helmet has fallen!
I was quickly beginning to realize how little of a chance I stood, and with my only piece of armor gone, I was extremely vulnerable.
Oh! Deflectors, activate! Secret weapon! No! Oh no!
You fought well, but not well enough.
Jack! Let's get them! Ah!
With half of the competition down, the light that is my loot was in sight.
Say your final words, Doomsayer!
You left me no choice!
Oh no! The lizard! I've been lizard! My loot!
I was at my wit's end, but there was only one foe left. For a split second, I wondered if there was an easier way. Did I really have to tear through my old friends just to keep the stuff I never had to get rid of to begin with? But there was no time for second guessing, so I did what I had to.
Give me the loot! I need the loot! Activate my helmet of strength!
All hope was lost. I had been bested, and I now needed to find a way to go on without the bargain goods I once called mine.
I am the victor, and to the victor go the spoils. Loser number 1, and kind of loser number 2. I like your shield. And you, sir, it looks like you're still alive. One last fight to the death.
I'm already dying in my misery. I can't live without my sweet loot!
Despite my efforts, the loot had been lost, and I may have even lost myself. But it was time to come clean.
Sir Jack, you are probably wondering what the spoils of this great war were.
Absolutely, yeah.
You win all this stuff!
Yes!
I definitely needed all of this too.
I know that sounded sarcastic, but Jack was genuinely grateful for his reward, and it made me question which is stronger, love or friendship. But at the end of the day,
my glorious stuff! I'll miss you! I was in love with this loot. This loot was my lover! And now you've taken it from me. I have nothing left to live for. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like the video. I am out of here because I can't live without my loot!